Childcare providers in Michigan pushing back on the state's proposed budget changes, saying they could have a dangerous impact on an already struggling industry. Addressing childcare issues has been a priority of Governor Whitmer's administration. Michigan has a Great Start Readiness Program, or GSRP. It provides free pre-K to eligible 4-year-olds. That's been a thing since 1985. Well, now Whitmer wants 30% of those funds to go directly to private and community-based providers. But the House budget removes that requirement, instead redirecting that money to those working in public schools only. The Senate says child care facilities need to pay providers a salary comparable to K through 12 teachers. But some argue school districts receive taxpayer dollars. These other facilities do not. And while they support competitive compensation, they simply don't have the funds to do it.
While we do all encourage the idea of increasing salaries, it's how do we get there? How do we get there without causing providers to have to increase their tuition rates substantially for individual families who are already on the verge of not being able to afford childcare? We can't just set this standard, this blanket for all providers, regardless of their revenue streams, to ultimately to pay their workers that amount of salary.
Now, pay is one thing. Hiring enough providers, that's another, especially when the need for childcare hasn't gone anywhere. The Michigan Chamber of Commerce sent a letter to legislators voicing their concerns. You can read everything they had to say, along with the House and Senate proposals, with this story on fox17online.com.